Harold.
Yeah.
They're just sleeping.
I don't understand why you're so invested in Harold, you know? It's just some dude.
So
he's the leader of Harold's Watch.
It could be. That would be pretty funny. Was this guy. Harold is the architect. I mean, it's not totally out of the question. Like, there could be gods here, you know, or something. It would explain why, like, nothing bad ever seems to happen to him.
So last session, you guys had the stakeout. And yeah, you observed the property that Kevin Durst sold to Irish mobsters, and it was, initiated by Vicassa, brought along Martha Grace, Jasen, Finley, and Vincent. Did the stakeout. You guys witnessed. Let's get that resuming. You guys witnessed some people, going in there late in the night, talking about it being a good backup spot. Some Russian Mafia members also arrived to the meeting, and Vincent stuck a LoJack. I'm not a big deal, but LoJack, it would be a different thing. It wouldn't be LoJack. Doesn't really matter.
It's a tracking device.
It's a tracking device. Yeah, it's a commercially available tracking device. LoJack, only the police have access to the signals of LoJack. So anyway,
it's an AirSots LoJack.
Yeah, AirSats. It's an airsoft LoJack. So the Russian mobsters started to drive south, and you guys followed at a safe distance. Does all that sound familiar? Got any questions?
Yes, no.
Okay.
Call shotgun. He needs to stretch his legs out.
Okay. Jason and shotgun. Hey, Patrick, what is, like, the back of the van? Are there other seats? I know it's a work van, but yeah. So you've also got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 passengers besides Jason in the shotgun seat.
I'm imagining, like, tool boxes and stuff that are under the seats and in the sides.
Do you have a bench back there, or just two buckets?
Oh, benches and with a middle island.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, like benches on the sides?
Bench seats on the sides.
Okay. What's the island?
That's more tools and a little worktop to work on.
Okay, cool. I like the visual. Okay, so you're going to try to stay roughly a minute behind them.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you head out, and yeah, you go through the neighborhood a little bit, and then get the on-ramp onto 495. 47. What did I say? Whatever. 278. That's what. Anyway, and yeah, you're heading south on the highway. It's 3 in the morning, so it's pretty sparse. There's hardly any traffic, and it's the highway. You can't really see much of the city from this. This is a highway that's inset into the ground. There's big retaining walls, so it's quiet. Just the sounds of the road. And Martha, maybe about 5 minutes in, Martha's okay. She stands up and she starts to undo the latch on the side of the door. She's like, "Don't panic. I'm getting on the roof. Gonna do my stuff."
I'll salute her.
Okay. All right. So Martha, climbs up onto the roof. I don't know if Matt, if you're saying anything, you're muted. But Martha climbs up onto the roof of the van, slides the door closed behind her with her foot, and you can hear a little bit of a clunk as she's on top of the vehicle. Yeah, it's now been about 10 minutes. You're still heading south. You're maybe about to cross so you were in Queens West, and you're crossing, there's like an industrial canal, and you're crossing that into Brooklyn residential, northern section of Brooklyn, and there's a blue, just a nondescript car passing, Vincent passing on your left, and it all of a sudden just swerves right into you. Give me a drive roll plus, let's see, what is your vehicle has a maneuverability of 2, so drive plus 2.
Okay.
Is the dice roller on? Okay, it should be. What'd you get?
So I got a 1 success. So we're on the highway?
You're on a highway, yeah.
So is this with a separated middle lane?
No, this is a car that was passing you.
Right.
Oh yes, sorry. There's a separated middle lane, separated from oncoming traffic.
How many lanes are there?
So here there's 3 lanes.
And are there businesses on the side or other exit, like little roads, or is it confined to certain exits?
It's above this. It's a raised highway above the city.
Okay.
Not raised very high, but it is raised above the street level.
Okay. I will brake and then put the car in front of me, so it's right in front of me.
Yeah. Okay.
Martha rolls down the windshield.
I will actually roll. Okay, she's fine. Yeah. All right. So yeah, you hear Martha like adjusting up there, and so the car, it kind of swerves. It swerved quickly into your lane, and then you brake. You get behind it, and you just avoid it sideswiping you. It would have been a pretty solid sideswipe, and yeah, but now you're behind it, and the car like swerves a little bit, and then it starts to signals and pulls off to the right, and it doesn't pull off the road, off the highway into the shoulder or anything. It just stays in the right lane, and it continues as normal.
Can I keep it so I'm behind it still?
Yeah.
Okay. It's in. Okay.
Yeah, you're behind it.
Okay. Well, what do I see in the car? What kind of car is it?
So it's like a blue Camry, and
Like a sedan?
yeah, and there's one person in it.
Okay. Does it seem like the person is a weapon or what's?
No, everything looks normal. You see their head like moving around a little bit, like looking in the rearview mirror and stuff like that, and looking around, but they're trying to it seems like they're just driving normal now.
Are they wearing eyesight glasses? Can Jason see?
Give me an observation.
Can you roll it for me?
Observation scouting. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can roll for you. You can't tell.
What?
You can't tell. No.
I'll also do an observation roll.
Okay. Observation scout, if you have it.
Forgot a space?
Oh, yeah, I forgot a space.
Wait, can I use my path or my sacred vow to get an extra D8?
Patrick just succeeded.
I got 2 successes.
Yes, they are wearing eyesight glasses.
So this totally blows Jason's mind. This is like convincing him of every conspiracy theory that he was just starting to doubt is absolutely true. There's some shadowy organization controlling these people against us.
I'll take note of their driver's license.
Okay.
And then I'll say to the crew, and who's with me? There's 2 other people inside now, or 3?
Yeah, now it's, besides Jason, who's right next to you, Finley and Vikessa are behind you.
I'll say, what do you think, guys? Should I get off the highway?
I think we should keep following them. It wasn't, so someone tried to hit us, but it was just like some random people who were being directed by eyesight glasses, which means that they might not know that we're following them.
You mean the one that hit us, or the other car that we're following?
So the one that hit us, I think they were directed by.
They didn't hit you. They tried.
Yeah.
Or they may not have tried. They've just been distracted or drunk or something.
Okay. So they didn't make contact.
No.
Oh, but it didn't seem malicious. Like we couldn't tell whether or not they were trying to hit us.
So they swerved all I will actually say, they swerved suddenly into your lane, almost right into you. Vincent had to swerve out of the lane to avoid being fully sideswiped. It was sudden. It was a full swerve. It would have been a major strike.
Let's make note of their driver's license and continue on unless you guys have other ideas.
Nope. We should just keep going.
Okay. All right. So you continue down the highway, and you starting to pass through downtown Brooklyn, and you at one point you're like, the highway is turning. It's like going between buildings. It's on a high rise, but it's going between buildings, and it's passing under other intersecting highways and under overpasses, and it makes a wide turn underneath like several highways, and it's like dark in there. But as you like turn in there, there's an alcove. Suddenly, like a person suddenly like just dashes out into the highway in your way. Yeah, it's like a young man or something like that. So give me a drive +2 roll.
You're trying to avoid him.
Yeah, if you're trying to avoid him, he's just a person, a guy running out there, and if you don't try to avoid him, you're gonna hit him.
I got 1 success.
Okay, yeah, you swerve out of the way. What do you do?
You said we're still on the highway?
Yeah, you're still on the highway, and the Mafia car is still heading south through Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn, just a minute ahead of you.
If we can continue tracking them, why don't we just get off and try to connect back with them, just to lose this heat, whatever this is. What do you guys think?
It's up to you. Whatever you think the best course. I think that whatever this weirdness isn't going to necessarily stop. And hey, resistance is usually a key that you're going the right way.
Right, but how would they know what we're doing?
I don't know. It could be Martha.
I want to just get off at the next exit and then try to pick up their trail in a more roundabout way.
Okay.
Wait, really quick. Did the person who walked into the road have eyesight glasses?
He was wearing glasses. Want to give me a scouting roll, inside or observation scouting?
Can you do it again for me? Sorry.
Yeah. He was wearing eyesight glasses.
Wait, he was wearing them?
Yes.
Eyesight glasses?
Okay, so Patrick, you pull off. You're now in downtown Brooklyn, right by the right under the Brooklyn Bridge, pretty much. So what are you guys doing?
It'd be easier to do it if I could see a map. But so if I could tell where they're going, let's say they're veering.
Yeah. So where I'm swirling, that's where you guys just pulled off the highway.
Okay, I will go, I guess, along the surface streets in that direction.
Okay.
And then it looks like I'll either hit Highway 27 or back on 278. And then depending which way they go, I'll keep going that direction. Is that what you guys want to do?
I want to get to wherever they're going. That's all.
Okay.
You're in the driver's seat, but thanks for asking. I appreciate it. But I try.
I didn't know what our plan is because we can know where they're going by just waiting for the GPS to tell us where they're going.
Yeah, but we don't know we don't have a tracking device on their bodies.
Okay. All right. So you pull off into the side streets and into Brooklyn, and
I'll use the plate flipper when there's no one around.
okay. All right. Okay. So you are about 10 minutes later. You are maybe heading down. Let's see. Maybe you hit. Let's see. You're like approaching Highway 27 down a side street, like 6th Avenue, and this is a residential area. It's like got brownstone apartments, houses on either side, and like trees. But it's double yellow line road, stoplights and stuff. You're getting all greens and cars parked on either side of the road, and you're going.
This is where my grandparents are from.
For real?
Yes, for real. They
Nice.
lived in a brownstone in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and going along, keeping your eyes out. All of a sudden, somebody just dashes out right in front of your car and give me from between two parked cars. Like this, a young man, white guy, with a hoodie and eyesight glasses, just right in front of your fucking car. So give me a.
Hey, wait, can I try to blink him away?
Let's see. We got this. Whatever you do, it'd have to be a fast action.
It's a power. This is a power word spell. It's not a. I'm just saying what it is.
Yeah.
But it is on myself.
So it's different. You can try that if you want. So actually, why don't I do initiative roll between Vincent and Vikessa, actually.
Wait, how does that work again? The D6?
2d6.
I'm in 3 games, guys, and we haven't rolled initiative in a while.
And it is there. Okay. Okay,
Alright.
Vincent acts first. So get that
We'll
drive
see.
roll.
If it looks like he's going to slam into it.
Drive roll,
+2, that would be your vehicle's maneuverability.
1 success.
So you fail.
All right, then I'll try to blink him away.
Okay. Yeah, you're trying to swerve. All right, so
I'm just kidding. There's no harm in trying.
yeah, the guy you get whites of his eyes in your headlights. There's no escaping it. He's gonna get clipped at least. And okay, so Sam, your spell. So nothing happens, and the guy is struck by the car. He bounces off the hood of the van and strikes another car. What do you do? His eyesight also like shatters against your windshield.
How fast was I going?
Oh, you're going like 35, 40.
Did I slow down at all?
Yeah, you like hit the brakes. I don't know, maybe it was more like 30 miles an hour. He just appeared right in front of your car.
I'll tell the guys, go get him in the van and throw his eyesight out, please.
Why in the van?
We gotta take him to a hospital.
All right.
Matt, I don't know if you're saying anything, but you're muted. All right, so yeah, you guys hop out. Martha hops off the top of the car. What the fuck is going on? And yeah, and you guys lift him. He's groaning. He's like barely conscious. He's got like blood coming out of his nose. And lift him into the van.
And I cruise to the nearest hospital.
Okay, so Martha's in the van now. And there's a hospital like 3 blocks away. Interestingly enough.
We won't slow down. We'll just dump him out.
We'll pull his shirt over his eyes or whatever, and I'll drive into where
It's not. It's like on the corner. It's not what you would usually think. It's like in the middle of the city hospital. So the emergency department is like on the corner, and the ambulances just do street parking.
Okay. I will just I'll say with the crew, let's just set him on the curb and get out of here.
There's nobody out front at the moment. Yeah.
I'll run into the entrance and I'll say, "There's a guy hurt out here. I've got to go. My wife is having a baby." And then I'll run back to the van.
Okay, I'll speed off and then switch my license plate again.
Okay, so Martha's in the cab now, and she's Vincent, what the fuck is going on? Why do you keep hitting people?
Oh, there's something making the people wearing eyesight drive into us. I thought you knew.
She's Vincent, maybe you're just a fucking awful driver. How about I drive?
Try to diffuse the situation. Say I believe that the same thing would be happening.
Say that again.
I believe the same thing would be happening if you tried to drive.
Why were you on the roof?
She says, just in case I needed to do my work. We got attacked or something? I'm more tactically available on the roof.
She's a dancer.
We just got attacked 3 times and you didn't do anything, so...
She says, what can I do? You're the one driving. Those weren't attacks.
They were attacks. Okay, guys, I think we need to change our plan here because this isn't going well. Do you guys want to take a different form of transport?
I want to make sure Matt... Oh, Matt left. Okay.
Yeah, he just...
Okay. I want to wait for Matt to come back. So let's take a quick break because I'd like his input.
Does anyone else have a house near where we are or a vehicle?
You guys you're actually relatively near Helga's apartment.
But Helga doesn't have a vehicle.
Ride my bike places.
There's a bike?
You guys could take a cab.
Someone need to run in front of the bike?
Put somebody on the handlebars they do in 50. But yeah, it's 3 a.m.
Yeah, you're asleep. But let me see if I can touch with Matt.
He lost Kenny. He was walking his dog.
Whoever is doing this, I don't think we can assume that switching a vehicle would necessarily change what's going on.
Matt, you're back. Is that Matt? Okay, Matt, what was the last thing that you heard?
We were going to go to the hospital.
Okay. All right. So you guys drove past the hospital and threw the guy out. You dropped the guy out onto the curb and drove. And Vikessa said, my wife's having a baby," and ran off. And
no, I said there's a guy hurt out here, but I can't stay because my wife's having a baby.
Yeah.
Jason would be really upset by this, and he would be like, "We need to file a police report now. You can't just leave this guy."
Do you want to stay at the hospital?
I mean,
and also, Martha is trolling Vincent on his driving capabilities and saying,
A little bit of trolling.
"But I drive instead of you hitting people constantly."
I'm thinking we should stop following these people because it seems dumb, but...
Are they still moving?
The GPS, yes, they are heading south. So you see on the little player's map, at this point they are heading into Brooklyn Coastal, heading south. And you guys know that's the Russian Mafia. Their territory is roughly Brooklyn Coastal and Coney Island, Brighton Beach, that kind of shit. Somebody said something and it got cut off. Was that Matt?
no.
Okay.
I think Vincent's done with this, so if you guys would like to have you dropped off, then that's cool.
Martha says, "Yeah, I think that's maybe a sane answer from you, Vincent."
I'll ask. Yeah, if that's what you want to do.
All right.
Cool.
So, what is happening? I want to hear other players respond to, or rather, mainly Matt, Jason respond to Vincent.
Jason, he's saying that we should all go in, that we'll be fine, that it was an accident, and that we might get in more trouble if we just leave someone and get caught.
So Vincent does have a license plate flipper, but I don't know if that's something that can assuage your worry about that.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, so after maybe 5 minutes away from the hospital,
Okay.
I will let my guests, maybe I'll see a cab or something, or public transit, and I'll pull over for them.
Okay. So so you pass by a hotel that has a couple cabs parked outside it, and so something you're stopping there. And
Yep.
And what is Vikessa and Jason doing?
Can I access the GPS? What is it displaying on?
Yeah, I guess it would be. So good question. So it would be Jason. This is Jason's property. It has its own little handheld display thing with a map. It's one of those GPS screens, not a smartphone. Jason doesn't have a smartphone.
Jason, you want to take a cab to where they're going?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, Finley will come with you, and Finley says to Vincent. Finley asks Vincent, why is this a bad idea? Why are you dropping us off?
Whoever can control eyesight enough to block our path 3 times is not someone to be fucking with, and I'm not prepared for that.
You're already being fucked with, so at least
But
if
we're
it's a
being
cab
fucked with
driver,
because we're following that car.
well, at least if it's a cab driver, it'll probably be a better driver then.
Yeah.
Finley says, "Hey, no, Vincent's a great driver. He couldn't help it that person just ran out in the road."
I think
Well,
they don't
am
want us to
curious-
follow that car.
Why are we doing this again? This is like one of Akessa's jobs.
This is it's linked to Soma.
How's it linked to Soma again?
So the building that we were at. So there's a split in the Irish Mafia where some of them are getting involved in like the Soma production or distribution, and then we overheard a conversation between the Russian Mafia and the people at the building that this was not suitable for production, but it would be like storage or like a backup. And then they left, and then I want to see where they're going because they might be going back to Stoma production, or we at least would know where these guys are because they have information.
Yeah, Jason's game. He wants to go. They're going to Soma production. We need to know where that facility is. So yeah, we need to call these.
I agree.
Martha asks you guys, she opens a little silver case that has various Soma capsules in it, and she's like, "Why are you guys so fucking obsessed with Soma?
No,
Like, have you tried it?"
We told you that we think it has something to do with magic. You didn't believe me. You just dismissed it.
So she's, "Give me a rundown on what you think magic. Why is that? You don't seem to strike me as serious people."
I'm a little okay. So you don't know what magic is. You don't believe me. So
She says,
look, it doesn't matter.
"What, David Blaine? What you mean, David Blaine? Why are we
Alright.
investigating magic? Shouldn't we be investigating crimes against humanity,
Look,
rape and murder?"
I appreciate where you're coming from, but you should just go. Like you're not in this, and I can tell you're not in this, and you think I'm crazy. So
She says,
I
"I don't think Vikessa is as crazy as you, but look,
I don't
I think."
think anyone in the party is as crazy as Jason.
She says, "I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna stick around with you guys because frankly, I think you guys are about to get yourself into trouble. You're about to poke your noses into the Russian Mafia, one of the most powerful mafias in New York City, because of magic and a drug that is frankly benign." And she pops some Soma and she hands it to you. She says, "Try it." And she says, "But hey, I don't have much going on tonight."
All right.
I would rather-
Jason takes this.
Okay.
I'm half smiling and observing this, and then I'll say there is another reason. Soma itself might not be dangerous, but it's creating divisions in all of the criminal organizations in town and creating networks between those that are acting independently. This is indicative of a real sea change in the city's underworld. The implications could be pretty big.
Martha looks at Vikassa and there's an admiring glint in her eye, and she says, "Wouldn't that be a good thing?" You think
You
the
think
organized,
multiple- you
the
think that
various
all the
she's
oh,
like,
you go. No, you go
very-
ahead.
she's interrupting. She's like, the organized, all the situated organized crime organizations splitting, turning on each other, breaking up the stranglehold that they've had on the city.
Let me not if they're splitting or they're dividing and then joining all together. We don't really know what the implications are of that, but I think it behooves us to find out. Maybe it is better overall, but we have no idea.
She says
It could be
that's
far worse. We could be dealing with some sort of drug, some sort of criminal kingpin who has control of eyesight glasses, has control of the money and resources that come from controlling multiple gangs and the biggest new drug on the market. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of power. That's more power than just territory. That's power over technology as well. They have links to Apple. How far and deep does this go exactly? And no one knows. No one's looking into it.
she nods.
I'm looking into it. I've been looking into it. None of you believe.
I have gone on the record and say that I believe you, but
Oh, that's right. I forgot. Sorry. Thank you for.
Martha shrugs and says,
I'll say in Ravlandic, it's not the craziest thing we've seen, right?
Martha's, "What language is that? Dutch?"
Yeah, we're
So,
Dutch. And then
you guys- She shakes her head. She's like, "Let's go." And Finley was, so you guys are like on the curb. Vincent hasn't left yet, maybe. And Finley's like, "Vincent, are you sure you want to leave? Or maybe did your car come in the cab with us?" Finley, she's like, "Look, we're not going to go confront anybody. We're just going to try to find out where they're going."
I'm not sure. Do you think my van's gonna get fucked with if I leave it here?
So you're in a okay part of town. You're kind of the same part of town that Helga's apartment is. Park Slopes, it's not super dangerous. It's not the safest part of town, but it's fine. It's a van. There's a lot of cars. There's cars parked on the side of the street everywhere. So if your van is getting fucked with, everybody's van is getting fucked with.
Okay. I guess I'll go with you. I'll take my gun.
Okay. Okay. So you guys start, heading down south rather, through Sunset Borough. This is a more dangerous neighborhood, and the cab driver says, "Where to?"
I'll give them like whatever the current location on the GPS is and say that we might be going a little further than that.
Okay.
But that's fine for now.
All right. So the current GPS is like on the highway that it runs along the coast, so it's almost near the Verrazano Bridge. I don't know, approaching that. Okay. So it starts to drive and asks if you guys like music, and
Hate music. Just not one of those people.
and
Kidding.
you're driving and passing through like a pretty kind of rough neighborhood, and Martha seems to be getting restless, a little bit restless.
Oh, while we're driving, I do want to talk to Martha.
Okay.
I guess whispering like, what is your rationalization when you teleport? Like, what's going through your head? What are you trying to do? Going through your head?
So who's sitting in the front seat? This is the passenger seat. Okay, Jason. So in the back seat,
He has to
is-
explain a new captive audience all of the crazy stuff that's happening in town.
Oh, Jason has to sit in front because his legs are really long. It's a tall boy.
That too.
So we got 4 people crammed in the back of this cab: Vicessa, Martha, Finley, and Vincent.
Her
Vicessa,
family really wants to sit on my lap, and I guess I'll let her.
That would make sense. Yeah. Okay. So Finley's sitting on Vicessa's lap. So Vicessa, your whispered conversation is not very, unless you're like literally like whispering right inside in the interior of Martha's ear. Your conversation is going to be heard by at least Vincent and Finley.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I just don't want
So-
the cab driver to hear it, and we're in the back seat.
Okay.
Kind of hard to hear people in the back seat anyway.
Martha ignores you at first. She's like crammed in the center between Vincent and you, and she just shakes her head slowly, and she looks at you pointedly, and she says quietly, "Vicessa, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
All right, I'll hold something in my palm,
Hold something in your palm."
in one palm, and then hold both my palms out, and then I'm just trying to teleport whatever's in one palm to the other palm.
Okay,
That's what I'm doing on the car ride while I'm talking to her.
Are you using blink?
Yeah, a form of blink. I'll take a knife and then I'll etch like a small symbol into my gloves on each glove, and I'm trying to teleport it from one of the symbols to the other.
Your knife?
I have a knife. I'm lightly, I guess I could try to teleport the knife. That might be a little dangerous, but I was thinking like, I don't know, something from my pocket, like a mint or something, a cigarette.
Okay.
But I'm etching in to the glove, like really lightly, because I'm wearing like leather fingerless gloves.
Sure. Yeah.
So into the palms really lightly, like symbols.
Yeah.
And I think what I'm going to do is that previous rationalization didn't work. And I have a theory that I was trying to get confirmed by Martha. But
How long are you taking when you try to cast this? Fast action, slow action, 2 rounds, 1 minute, 15 minutes.
we got a little bit of a drive. So I guess first like a minute.
Okay.
And see if that maybe
Okay.
And I'm going to rationalize it as like rather than I'm moving something externally, like I believe that the object is now in my other hand. I believe that it should, like I'm trying to push my will onto the object. I am making the object into the other hand where it is now supposed to be.
Okay.
I'm limit testing.
All right.
But I'm like, yeah. And if Martha has anything more to add to what she was saying, I'm here. But
Okay. Okay. So your attempt that takes 1 minute nothing happens.
okay, how long is this drive?
You asked, the guy tells you that it's going to be about 20 minutes.
Okay, we'll try for 15 minutes.
Okay, so while you're trying, hold on.
What's happening to Jason? Because he took the Soma.
You
Yes,
took the
thank you.
Soma?
He did. All right, 1 second. All right, so she handed you 1 gram of Soma. Oh, okay, 1 second. All right, so she handed you 1 gram of Soma half a gram of Soma. And within a couple minutes, you the drive, you guys are driving, the bumps in the road and the lights just all these start to feel like this warm, benevolent glow. This like sense of calm washes over you. It's just this smooth, like meditative experience. It's just gentle sensory euphoria is like you're starting to really feel the movement, the bumps in the road, and you can almost feel like when people are conversing a little bit, you can feel almost that on your skin, and the lights passing by, you can feel them as like gentle strokes, and you notice like you can focus more easily on any given sensation. It's just every physical sensation kind of becomes just more interesting. And you notice that you're stressed out. You can feel that tension in your muscles, and you can pretty easily just. It's almost like these are things that you can just let go of, like the hold, like you're holding on to them. You can let go of them. You can move your mind elsewhere if you want. So yeah, you lose a stress point if you have any, and yeah, and you feel like basically your endurance, your observation, your kind of scholarly abilities, and your insight are enhanced slightly.
So you said heal my stress damage?
Yeah. Yes.
Alright. And do I have any... So I have 1 stress point.
Yeah.
Jason's going to try to meditate on the car ride.
Okay, are you going to try to accomplish a particular level of meditation, or are you just seeing how deep you can go?
What are the levels of meditation?
So you can, I don't know if you have the thing in front of you, but different effects are at different levels. And I would, if you selected one, it would be at like minus 1, minus 2, 3, 4, up to minus 7. It would be the deepest level of meditation that anybody's gone so far. So
He's going to go with the deepest.
Okay, minus 7. So give me a meditation minus 7.
Is that insight calm?
What, Sam?
Is that insight calm or insight mindful?
It is insight mindful.
All right.
I said he's getting to OT7.
Yeah, he's clearing the planet.
Oh my god. I did that in the chat.
Yeah, and it's two carrots.
Right. I push it?
Yeah. Yes, you. Okay, so yeah, you can damage your insight, but yeah, or your wits, whatever.
I got 1 success.
Okay, and
I'm
that
gonna
was
I'm gonna use my seen it all skill.
Okay, and that was minus 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, during the ride, you dip down into complete stillness, complete awareness of just pure luminous awareness, no object of awareness. The thoughts, various thought and sensations, and all these forms that arise, you just quiet them down. They all just go into essentially nothing, and what there is, you can move your awareness away from into just pure awareness. And there is no Jasen anymore. In fact, it's just pure luminous vitality, and all body and all mind has dropped away. There's no character here, and so you can gain 1 willpower from this. If you succeed at this 3 times, you can get a permanent +1 to wits. Though that would be a quarter day of being in this state. But you're just doing this for about 15 minutes. And hold on, the willpower actually. No, you wouldn't gain a willpower for just 15 minutes here. That would be if you did this there was an armed and threatening enemy within long range. So this is you enter a state of deep healing and emptiness. Also, when you start to come back from this state, you can see your mind reforming. You can see your thoughts and feelings and all that stuff reforming kind of piece by piece. You start to see the impulses form. The impulses that form your habits of thought and your habits of feeling, your habits of sensation. And you can see them as like deep valleys. The more habitual they are, like your physical sensations, those are like these deep Marianas trenches that are appearing first. And then so slowly Jasen starts to reemerge, and as it does, you can see that as you return back into like your standard state of consciousness, you can see that there is another source of experiences. Normally basically it's almost like you're waking up slowly from a deep sleep that you were aware of, but as you start to become fully aware of being adjacent in a cab, it's almost as if you haven't fully woken up yet. You get this strong sense that this is still very similar to like a dream realm that you just passed through, and you haven't actually broken out of it. Like your dreaming mind that's normally always active is still like fully active and is not actually contacting something there's a deeper level of awakening, of waking up, that is not even accessible right now.
Shit.
So you're now like fully in the car. You're Jasen again, but it's just more. It's obvious that this is still basically a dream, but it's no longer coming from your mind. The dream's coming from something else.
Oh,
Jasen looks
shit.
back at his comrades and he explains this. He's This is just a dream, and it's not coming from our minds. It's coming from somewhere else.
So, in the meantime, actually, before Jasen says that, Vikessa and Martha are conversing, and Vikessa is focusing on something. And Martha starts to ask, like, Jasen is in his own world, and Vikessa is focusing on her own thing. And so Martha starts to ask, like, Vincent, do you believe in all this magic shit that these guys are talking about? Patrick?
Hold on. Sorry, I started to bleed. I'm trying to...
Bleed?
I just scratched a scab accidentally. Magic stuff. I am beginning to think these guys are onto something, but they could be crazy and playing tricks, but they certainly believe it. That's for sure.
She nods, and she's, and Vincent, what does all this have to do with the mafia? Is this a wild goose chase? Are we sticking our heads into something dangerous over some bunch of horse shit?
It does seem dangerous. I'm not exactly sure what Vanessa's after here. She has a lot of things going on that I don't know about, but I was just trying to help. You know the city and you know what's going on. What's your viewpoint on all this?
Matt, I meant to give you a +1, but whatever, you succeeded. Anyway, so back to Vincent and Martha. So she pops a soma and she says, my viewpoint, there's human trafficking, there's slavery, there's murders, there's murder rings, there's groups of serial killers out here murdering for fun. She says there's rapists, there's violence endemic to the city, there's corruption at the highest levels. She says, I'm interested in taking people down. Soma, the least of my interests. And she says, so these people are already peddling heroin and crack and destroying the city because of that. If some shadowy group is splitting the mafias of the city while in order to sell honestly, the most benign, in fact, beneficial street drug I've ever seen, then they can actually replace heroin addiction. I'm all for it. I want to see these groups split. I want to see them get weak. And if the ones that whatever's taking over is actually introducing something good to the city, I don't know. Maybe I'm on their side.
I totally agree, and I don't think maybe these guys are thinking about it in a slightly different way, but I think they're in agreement with you. I don't know. I don't think anyone's thinking that Soma itself is bad. They're just wondering what's going on with it.
She nods, and she says, I think I'm changing my mind, and she signals the cab driver to pull over.
Can I say something right there?
Sure.
They're basically talking in my ear.
Yeah.
I'll just say there's a good chance you'll change your tune if you keep following this thread, but it's up to you. You want him to come along.
She says, yeah, I don't know. I think my judgment is a little bit clouded right now. I'm going to wish you guys good night and good luck, and Vanessa will be in touch. And yeah, she says, pull over, tells the cab driver, and the cab driver pulls over, and she's like, excuse me, and gets out, pushes like Vincent out, and then gets out, and then she's like, good luck, and closes the door.
All right, do we keep driving?
You do, yes.
I will reiterate to the crew, I think she knows where Soma comes from, guys.
Jasen is deep in meditation right now, but Finley and Vikessa are. So Finley asks why.
We heard all the weird shit she was into. She was trying to basically get Vanessa into some group, and she loves Soma, and she's defending Soma. I think the group maybe she's involved with is the one distributing it, or at least they may know more about it. We could either try to get into her group or try to investigate her from the outside, but I don't know.
It's not a bad idea. I'm curious what this group is that she's a part of, but
yeah, and I'm not sure, Vanessa, I'm not sure what your tactic was with her.
What do you mean?
It seems like you're just trying to play tough, cool lady, and she's not impressed. Tough, cool lady that knows everything, but it doesn't seem like what she's dealing with.
I'll just say, I don't know, to me, she just seems like another weirdo in a world of weirdos.
Yeah, that's possible.
I don't really have a tactic here. I'm just observing her, and she's on her own thing, and if she wants to be involved, then I don't have a problem with that. But I'm still gathering my opinion, my observations about her. I'm kind of just seeing how she operates.
Yeah, I don't think she's given us much to go on either way.
Yeah, I think that she's sounds like she's trying to do some good. All I can do is be honest with it.
Or you go lie.
I'll look at. I'm looking at my palms, but I'm gonna all side eye at Vincent for a second, and I'll smile. Like I'm always telling the truth, but I'm always lying.
It's a good place to continue. You guys continue to drive through, and after 15 minutes or so, Jason, you come to, right? You return to everyday awareness, and you were saying to them,
Oh, Jason would explain that there's a reality beyond this one, that we're sleeping, or it's someone else's dream.
so Vicassa, your attempt doesn't go anywhere, doesn't do anything. So the cab driver is like approaching the Verrazano Bridge. He's like, okay, where to? And
Are we going to be brought unconscious if we cross that bridge?
he's not crossing the people you're following. The GPS is saying that they're entering Coney Island right now.
Coney Island's a blackout zone.
Jason was referring to crossing the Verrazano Bridge that crosses into Staten Island. You're not approaching. You're on a highway that goes underneath the Verrazano Bridge, perpendicular to it.
Okay, and we've gone to Coney Island. That's fine, right?
I don't think you have gone to Coney Island, but
We're going now. Yeah, we'll give them the next spot on the GPS, I guess, if they're still moving.
Yeah, okay.
And if it looks like if they absolutely look like they're going under there, we'll say go take the tunnl.
Well, that doesn't go on. It just passes under the bridge. But yeah, So it just goes along the coast. The Verrazano Bridge crosses the water, the bay, whatever. But you're going along.
I crushed the cigarette in frustration.
So you, after a few more minutes, maybe 5 more minutes, you're pulling up, and on Coney Island, you can see that the GPS has them parked. Their signal has stopped, like on the road that is like right by the Coney Island beach near the fairgrounds, Surf Avenue.
Okay, we'll tell him to go like a block from there or something.
Okay. All right. So he stops you off at Mermaid Avenue and like 21st Street. That's a block from Surf Avenue. Your GPS shows that the car has stopped as on Surf Avenue. And,
It looked pretty safe here.
Do you look safe here?
Does it look? Does
I mean, it's deserted.
That's fine. I'll give him. I'm gonna pay him and then give him an extra 20 and just say keep the meter running.
Okay. Yeah. So Coney Island, especially this hour, it's pretty deserted. There's areas like covered in graffiti. Like there's a derelict amusement park you can see up ahead a couple blocks away. Let's see. It's dark. It's raining. It's cloudy. There's like a drizzle. It's cold. There's like maybe 40 degrees. And so there's street lamps. You can see the rain coming down into the street lights, and hardly any. There's like a car in sight driving in the distance, and other than that, it's pretty still. And your GPS shows that the car that you're looking for is like two blocks away, just like on the side of the street. So the cab stops, and you guys get out.
Is he gonna keep the meter running?
Yeah.
Okay.
He like pulls out a revolver. The cab driver pulls out a revolver and puts it in his lap. He says, "Okay, I can do that."
Okay. Yeah, I say we should be back soon.
Okay.
The 20 seemed like it was good. Keep him around. Okay. Yeah, we'll approach cautiously, or I will. I don't know what everybody else is doing. And I want to try to get within sight of it and then use the camera.
Okay, so is Jason coming out too? And Vincent? What are you guys doing?
Jason he's gonna get ready his little blackjack. He doesn't have a shield. Doesn't really carry that around with him on the streets.
All right, what's Vincent up?
What?
So it's what time of day?
4 a.m. Rainy, dark.
And what kind of a neighborhood are we in?
So you're in Coney Island. It's mostly desolate. Yeah, it's very empty. Graffiti on like empty storefronts. There's just like on the one block to the south you can see the outlines of a derelict amusement park, a Ferris wheel and a roller coaster. Everything is still and silent. The car that you guys were following is like a block away on the street. You're basically one block north of the boardwalk, of the Coney Island boardwalk, and between you and the boardwalk is a derelict amusement park, roughly. It spans several blocks, but...
I guess I'll ask the guys, what do you guys want to do? Just observe?
Yeah, we're investigating.
Okay. Maybe we can look for a building to get on top of and watch them?
Okay.
I guess I'll go peek around to where that white car is.
Which one?
Yeah. I don't know if that car's actually there. Like,
sure. Why not?
Just saying low to the ground about that, because the camera's very powerful, so I could see the Russian car.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that we had line of sight already.
Yes. Here, I'll put your cab I moved it back, some yellow cab. So it's maybe a block behind you.
Do we want to split up and look around and meet back at the cab, or?
Yeah, if you want to do that.
Yeah, it just might be suspicious if we're all just huddled around looking through a camera.
You all hear in the distance a scream.
A man scream?
Actually, a couple screams. It sounds a woman screaming, perhaps two, or you can't. It's not quite clear, but two distinct voices.
Jason readies his blackjack and he starts running towards the shouting.
I will cautiously move towards the screen.
Yeah, looking down that alleyway, not much in the dark, all the way down the alleyway.
I'm gonna listen with I have a gun out, and I also have the parabolic receiver.
Okay, so you can hear. You point the parabolic audio in the direction of the alleyway, and you hear echoing sounds of scuffing feet and panting, and you hear somebody like the echoes of somebody going, "What the fuck?" And like a woman's voice, and then a couple of voices laughing, like deep laughs.
Like
Echoing.
Russian laughs.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put the parabolic mic away, and I'll say it's loud. I'll tell people that I'm with what I hear, and then I'm gonna start heading that direction.
Okay. And you guys are running?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you're now like in the alleyway, and you hear another scream like this way across the street, but it's like a bit more of a horrible scream now.
Go. We're running.
Okay. So you guys run to the edge of the street here, and you can see across the street. Hold on one second. Across the street, next to this like building here, right here, there's like a big blue building that, or rather, the roof is blue in that case, but it's actually just like, it's really just a closed. It's like a go-kart checkout building, but it's all gated off. And there's one car parked in the diagonal parking spaces, but you can see some like a couple black like clouds under there's like a blinking street light, like a floodlight that is malfunctioning and blinking right above that, and in that you can see like suddenly a couple like black clouds and people appearing in those black clouds, and there's 4 guys in dark out in the dark, in the rain. You can make out 4 figures, and they are subduing 2 other people on the ground, and one of them is laughing.
Jason's
Person
gonna
being
run up and
subdued?
hit one with his blackjack.
No, the ones that are the attackers are laughing. So what, Matt?
Jason's gonna run over and hit one with his blackjack.
All right, so you're 40 meters away, and yeah, there's 4 of them, and so you see what you witness is 2 of them like materializing out of nowhere in like kind of black puffs of smoke,
Oh shit.
and they're now like the 4 of them are subduing 2 people, and like one of them is getting on the ground and like pressing his face against these people who are struggling.
Yeah, Jason wants to intervene, so he'll try to sneak up on him.
Okay, let's get initiative rolls.
Is there anything that Jason can see that he could use as a shield?
No, there's a shopping cart
Okay, great.
nearby.
A solid steel shopping.
There's a parking meter like right next to where the people are, like one of those tall, or it's just like a little monolith. It's not the single metal piece. There is a car parked nearby. If you were strong enough, you could rip off a piece of the car.
No.
So you were rolling.
I was gonna roll to sneak up on them. Are we rolling initiative?
Yeah, roll initiative.
Did you take the 38 special, Jason? Matt?
I rolled a 56.
Matt, you didn't take the 38 special that I offered you?
Oh, shit.
Oh, and I put the camera back in the bag too.
Okay, yeah,
with the
just
sound
that.
thing. So wait, you have the 38 special?
You said you gave it to me.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So it's 6 shots in it.
Oh, this
and
isn't
I
a camera?
No, I handed you the camera, and then I offered you a pistol.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Jason takes the pistol.
And then if we're not using the camera, I put the sound equipment away. So I was gonna put the camera away too if you're not using it.
Sure.
Like before,
Yeah.
as when I put the sound equipment away.
It just gives you the cameras. And he starts to sneak up on them.
Sam and Patrick, give me initiative rolls.
I did 61.
Okay.
41.
Okay. All right. So it's actually Vicassa's. You go first. Jason looks like he's getting ready to sneak across the street with his blackjack or whatever.
And the pistol.
Yeah, and I have my whip and pocket pistol out. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to sneak up to these buildings. Or I'm just gonna stay out of line of sight because they seem preoccupied and just run across the street. Or the goons are on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
But are they looking the other way?
One of them is always looking around, at least idly. They're doing something illegal. They don't want to be seen.
Yeah, I'll go 10 meters and try to sneak.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Then give me
I am bad at.
a stealth and +2.
1.
Okay. All right. Okay. Jason.
Do I roll sneak?
Yeah. Give me stealth. And if you do have the
Do what?
specialty stealth, gorilla or urban shadow.
Nope.
Okay.
2 success.
2 successes. Okay. So yeah, you also. I'm gonna give you a marker.
How much is it to level up stealth? That's like update, so it'd be like to level from 2 to 3 would be 15.
Yeah.
All right.
So you're Jason. You're also sneaking across the street, and Finley is doing so as well. Vincent, what are you doing?
I'd like to roll observation to see if I can see what's going on and who they're tackling, maybe who they are.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a observation scout or investigator, whichever one.
I got 4 success.
4 successes. Okay. You stare at them. You can see that they have. So there's 4 of these guys. They are definitely the Russian Mafia dude. They're all like wearing black, and they've got their eyesights. They're wearing eyesight glasses, and they're decked out, and they got like silver rings in their hands, and they've got Russian Mafia tattoos on their necks, and 2 of them are standing and smiling, and one of them's kind of looking around, and then the other 2 are like holding these 2 people down. One of them is actually, you can see he is biting one of their necks, and it looks like he is drinking blood from one person's neck, and one of them is reaching out idly. One of the guys that's standing there is kind of reaching out to like the shadow underneath the awning of the building they're next to, and it almost looks like his hand is like merging with the shadow. And it's like he's playing with the like his hand becomes shadow. And he's like just like pulling shadow out and sticking his hand into the shadow, and it's like vanishing. And they're speaking in Russian softly to each other.
The
attackers.
The attackers are speaking Russian?
Yeah, I'm describing the attackers. I haven't described the victims. Okay, the victims look. What?
The people that poofed out of nowhere are the Russian people that we saw before?
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the victims look like a young white like punker of some kind. You can't tell if they're male or female, and the other one is like a sort of early middle-aged. She looks like she's got like a poofy jacket, but it's hard to tell what's up with them. They're being held down. They're mostly being blocked by the attackers, and the one with the poofy jacket is having her blood drunken from her throat right now on the ground. So what do you do?
Shit. I'll sneak down the sidewalk behind the cars.
Okay. Yeah, I won't need you to roll for that. I'll just move you 10 meters for this round. Okay. So one of the guys apparently spots the 3 of you crossing the street, and he shouts something in Russian, and the others, they all stand up and they stare at you guys menacingly. They see you guys approaching. Their hands are splayed. The ones that were crouching down, drinking blood, are standing up. They're all now standing facing you guys. And one of them chuckles. So, Vicassa, what do you do?
I start praying in Latin, and then I'm going to walk up to them.
20 meters would be a run. 10 meters would be a walk.
So that would be. I want to get some cover. I'm not quite there.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of cars on this image, but imagine that. Let's see. I'm gonna put a marker on this car. I'll make the blue. Only that car is actually there.
I'm behind her.
Just the angle.
Be like with everybody.
Sure. Yeah.
I'll go 10 meters, and then I'm gonna suppressing fire.
Okay. So you're just gonna unload your clip.
Yes. I guess I got him in the head, so I should probably just increase the damage. 2 head damage.
Okay. All right. So how much damage is you gonna do?
1 + 1, 2.
Okay.
Wait, can I use a flashback?
Sure.
And say that when we were approaching this, that I put on my pig mask.
Sure. Okay.
So I have a Kevlar vest and that pig mask, that boar mask.
All right. So you blast off all your shots on these guys. One of them like throws his hand up to his side of his head and ducks down. The other ones. All right.
So I have a blessed whip, and I was saying a prayer, and I'm trying to call on baby Jesus
Okay.
to smite them with this holy whip.
All right.
Win in Rome, right?
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. This guy's pretty. So he's fine. All right. All right. That's because. And Jasen, what do you do?
Yeah, Jason's gonna run 20 meters, and he's gonna kind of. So he's behind this car,
Okay.
and he's gonna shoot at them.
All right. So that will be a -1. Oh, sorry. My bad. No, that's. Yeah. So 20 meters is 2 fast actions. Shooting is a slow action. So that will be a -2.
I didn't know that. Okay.
So each 10 meters is a fast action.
What's the stats on the pistol? I didn't figure that out.
Which pistol are you using?
What Picasso gave me.
38 special.
Okay.
So, I guess it would be service revolver.
Yeah. Service revolver.
Range, medium range, 6 shots, 2 rate of fire 2.
Max range is 20. So you are within that. You're 10 meters away. So you are going to be at no penalty for that. So are you just firing 1 shot, or are you going to be firing?
Yeah.
You could do.
1 shot.
Okay. 1 shot. Are you shooting at the guy that got shot already, or something else?
Someone else.
Okay. All right. Give me that roll.
All right. So it's 1 gear die with 38 special.
Yes.
All right. 1 success.
Okay. All right. And the damage is 1.
Oh, I guess
So-
it's not a gear die. It's a ammo die. That's what it means.
No, in this case, it is a gear die. If you roll ammo die, you don't roll gear die, so you're good. So I've just rolled hit location, and you hit him in the leg. So yeah, he's gotten hurt. All right, and Finley is not gonna back out. So Finley is also come in behind Jasen and has a pistol. Okay, and is got 3 rate of fire. Is gonna open fire on the guy that got shot. Marksmanship is 4 and 3. 4B, 3S, 3A. Okay, 2 hits, 7 shots. That is, I believe, almost. Just got 1 more shot left in the magazine. Okay, and that hits the guy in the torso. Damage is 1, and he is down and out. Yeah, he spurts blood from his mouth and falls to the ground. A couple of the other guys start shouting in Russian, and Vincent. They're shouting in Russian, and their heads are on a swivel. A couple of them are appearing to go into a highly activated state. One of their bodies just dropped. So Vincent,
They've activated.
you're across the street.
Okay, and those locations are up to date.
October 1st, 2015. It's October 1st.
Oh shit.
October. That would be 31st.
It's Halloween month.
Yes,
It's October
it's
3rd.
Important holiday.
Spooktober.
It's October 3rd. Now it's 4 in the morning, so it's October 4th. So Vincent, what are you up to?
Okay. I will walk towards keeping the 1 car in between me and the goons.
Okay. Walk. 10 meters.
Can I run and do stealth at the same time?
It's at a -2.
Okay, I'll try it.
Okay. And then because it's also raining, and you get a +2 to that.
Okay, so regular.
Yep.
1.
All right. Yeah. You don't seem to be noticed. Okay.
And I'll point my gun at a bad guy.
So it's their turn now. One of them, the one that got shot in the leg, he clenches his fist, and then he explodes in a puff of black smoke and reappear in another puff of black smoke instantaneously. You can't really see him; he's out of sight, but you can see on like the roof behind him. There's an appearance there, and then another one. The other one's cursed at him, and one of them, let's see, clenches. He slaps his hands together, and like in the glint of the light, like his teeth like get sharp, and his fingers turn into these like claws. He like spreads them wide, and he goes "Vrah!" and like screams at you with this deep-throated scream, and you can see almost like scales running down his neck, and he does that, and then he starts to sprint towards Jasen, or he runs. So he's right there now in front of you, Jasen and Finley, and he's got these like his fingernails have turned into these like long curved claws. The other guy is, let's see, he rubs his knuckles together, and he suddenly, almost like faster than you can see, it's like this blur of speed. He's now out in the street, in the middle of the street. Basically, Vincent, he's like right there, and then he sees you, and he pulls out his gun. So that's what he's done. He like didn't see you before, but he just like blurs like suddenly out into the street and pulls out and like sees you. His eyes go wide, pulls out his gun. So Vicassa, what do you do? Yeah, you're still some distance away.
Not from that guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. So whip is near. How far is near range? 3 meters?
Near is 10 meters.
Seems very far to whip somebody.
It's you move your body. It's whatever.
Okay. From here, I can whip him.
Yeah, because that might involve stepping forward, even dashing forward a little bit. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go 5 meters.
Sure.
And then I'll whip him.
Okay. Yep. Give me that roll.
2, 4, and 3. 3 successes.
All right. 3 successes. So he. Oh. Okay. He's going to try to dodge that. He fails. All right. You hit him, and
I'm gonna see what else.
he doesn't have any. He does have one now.
I know where I hit him.
Actually, his whole body is armored at this point. Technically. All right. You penetrate his armor. You do 3 damage.
Seeing where the extra. I don't know. I can't.
Okay.
Just to guess 3.
All right. Yeah. You whip him across the face, and one of his eyes like burst into a splash of blood. And is that your turn?
Yeah. I moved and I attacked.
Okay. And Jasen.
So Clawboy is right in front of Jason.
Yeah.
All right,
And he
Jason's
just got one of his eyes exploded.
Oh, he's dead.
No, he's there. He's still there. Still fighting, but he just got hurt.
Jason's gonna whack him.
Okay.
So that's 4 plus 9 plus 1. 2 success.
Okay. 1 success goes through, but that is his skin. His skin seems to be extremely hard, like almost like bone. And so
I'm gonna be skinning a dude after this.
So Finley.
Wait, so there's no damage even though you said 1 gets through? Shouldn't there be 1 point of damage?
No, he dodged. He managed to dodge one of your successes, and then the other success got nullified by his thick skin. Yeah.
I see.
So Finley is going to a good melee. Try to kick him, and 1 success, and he fails to dodge. Okay, so Finley kicks the guy's knee, which cracks back, and his leg bends backwards, and he falls to the ground screaming. And Vincent.
I'm gonna run towards the car and do like a somersault till I'm behind it. So Goon 4, I'm protected from Goon 4.
Okay.
And then I want to reach over and shoot at Goon 4. Most of my body is behind the car.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I got 1 success.
All right. He tries to dodge, but you hit him. 1 success. What's your damage? That Colt 45 has 3 damage. Okay. So you do 3 damage to him. You hit him in the torso. 3. Yes. Hit him in the chest. And he's in pain, but he's still up.
Okay, I'll shoot it again. Okay. I don't know what that means.
Nothing. It means you missed.
Okay.
Okay. And alright, that's your turn. Now it's their turn, and okay. Guy's down, and this guy is gone, and then this guy now. Okay, this guy, the guy who's remaining, so you hit him in the chest, and he continues to like bolts like a deer at hyper speed across the street. He continues, and it's like he grabs it. There's like a closed gate that he runs to, and he just like leaps over the gate just in one. He like grabs it and just hauls himself fully over that gate into the grounds beyond, out of sight. Vicassa.
Is he wearing any leather?
The guy who ran? Yeah, he was like wearing a leather jacket.
Is he the last one that's up?
Yes. There was another one that ran the opposite direction, poofed onto the roof, and is gone. Poofed the roof.
I think that Jason would want to go check on the people who were being attacked and maybe try to interview them.
Okay. Let me see what Vicassa's doing first.
Let's see. So he jumped over which fence? Into the
Goon 4. No. He ran west.
Let me go 10 meters.
So
I'm going to see if I can...
I just switched the angle.
How long's his coat?
It's just to his hips.
I'm going to see if I can get it to just wrap around his torso and then start constricting him as
Okay.
a slow action.
All right. So
See if I can.
okay. Let's see.
It's an actual spell I want to do.
Okay, and yeah, nothing happens, and the guy continues to run. Okay, so Jason and Vincent, what are you guys doing?
Jason wants to go interview the. They're still here.
The people that got attacked.
Yeah. So there were 2 of them.
Yeah.
Are they still there? Are they alive?
Yes, they are still there.
Are they injured? Jason would try to heal them.
Yeah. Okay, so they are. One of them is unconscious, and the other one is. They're both basically broken, stats-wise.
The other one's still awake though.
Yeah. The one that's unconscious seems to have been hit on the head, and the one that's awake is has crawled up against the gate of the nearby building, the go-kart building, and is like clutching her neck. It's like bleeding, and she's like breathing heavily.
Can Jason try to heal it?
Sure. So using your spell from the Forbidden Lands,
Sure.
so that would be like healing hands.
Yeah. Or mend wounds, I guess, if she's broken.
That mend wounds, I believe, is for critical injuries.
Yeah, he'll try to do healing hands.
Okay.
And he's still on Soma.
Yeah, so you get a +1 to your magic skill. All right, so we're looking at your magic skill, 10 dice, plus the bonus, 19 dice. What you're attempting is... All right, and you are attempting it on... All right, how fast are you trying to do this? Normally you're used to casting this as a slow action.
Oh, yeah, he'd do it as a slow action.
Okay. All right, nothing happens.
Jason will try to just do CPR. He pulls a little first aid kit out of his bag, gives her something to put like a compress or something on her the bite marks.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, give me a medical aid roll.
Right, do I get a bonus for the gear?
Did you have gear or did you use your...
My hidden stash to just pull it out of thin air.
Okay. In this case, a first aid kit gives you a +1.
Got 1 success.
All right, so yeah, you return a point to her, so she is... Yeah, you wrap that around her neck. Vincent, what are you doing while this is happening? And Vikessa.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
How many? There's 2 downed bad guys.
Yes.
I'll go, and they're wearing eyesights.
The guy on the sidewalk is unresponsive, bleeding from the head and the chest, and the guy in the street, he got shot.
Are they wearing?
He got whipped on the eye. His eyesight broke, and then he got his leg kicked in, so he's not dead.
Is
but
the
yes.
other guy wearing eyesights?
They were all wearing eyesight.
Having a struggle though.
What was that?
You're not dead, but he's having a struggle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take off the one eyesight that's not broken and look through it.
Okay. It says you all right. You put it on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You put it on, and it like displays like a red screen that says unauthorized user detected.
Okay, I'm gonna smash it and smash the other one.
Okay. All right. The guy with the broken leg and Finley is like standing over the guy with the broken leg and the popped eyeball. That guy's like cursing in Russian and trying to like crawl away. And Finley's, I think we should just kill him.
I say, give me a second. We should question him first.
Can I rule observation around?
I say that in a Revelant.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So, Patrick, you were trying to keep watch?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's anything else going on.
Okay. Yeah, give me a observation scouting roll.
I got 5 success.
Okay. So, how long are you doing that? Is it just a scan? Or are you like, is that what you're doing now for a bit?
I'm actively scanning for more bad guys until something would stop me from doing that.
Okay. All right, that's what Vincent's doing. Vikessa, what are you doing?
So the guy that's not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go up with him, and then I want to take a picture of his face first.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
there's like blood running down. His eyeballs popped. Half his face is all bloody. And
Did he turn into a vampire person?
that is... So he...
Or wait, is this Walking Dead rules? There are no vampires in this world. So we're like,
They're...
the biters, the suckers.
No, hold on. Okay. Yes, actually, yeah, okay. When you look at him, he has his teeth are these like fangs. All his teeth, his upper and lower teeth are these sharp fangs, extended, and his skin appears to be like almost like scale. It looks like tough leather scales almost, and the tips of his fingers have lengthened and hard, or long and hard, these curved claws.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my knees. I'm gonna straddle his chest, put my knees on his upper arms,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna hold. I have a skin knife that I'm gonna hold to his good eye, and then I'm gonna say, if you tell us something we want to hear, maybe we'll let you go.
Damn.
He says, "What you want to hear? You might want to hear this, that more are coming. Right now, we have backup on the way. You want to hear that? I know you do."
I'm gonna press his cheek on. Press down on his cheek with the knife.
Okay.
Right next to his eye, and say, like, why are you working with the Irish?
Let's see. So you're going to need to make a roll to get an answer from him. And
Oh no, the thing that I'm bad at.
yeah.
Baby, this is what I do.
Yeah, so give me
This would be-
a...
Dominator or manipulate?
So Dominator, you can actually choose effects -1, -2, -3. You inflict stress points and a panic check. And -5. So that one you're inflicting stress and empathy damage, basically. But it's not directly causing somebody to change their mind. But once they start to panic, then that's like Dominator's, throwing somebody off. Basically causing them stress, causing them to panic and stuff, and then act rashly. Manipulate is more, causing them to change their mind about something more rationally or emotionally. So whichever one you want.
I'll do Dominator, and then I'll see if I get the successes.
Okay.
Or, well,
But you can just do minus in it. That's actually, chances are better if you select the penalty.
I'll do a -3 then.
Okay.
Damn.
No successes. Okay.
I got 1, and I did 3 empathy.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I did succeed.
Yes. He is actually already got some stress.
So 2 stress points and trigger a panic.
Yeah, another Okay, so...
That's good, though, because when I coup de grace this guy, I only have to roll 1 empathy.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, Rachel. We ruined your one night out. And you haven't been able to do anything.
Both Hallie and I, really.
Yeah.
That's true. Is Hallie back?
Yeah, she's been back.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he's starting to tremble, but he doesn't seem to be changing his mind about anything. But he does say, he says, "This is all so much bigger than you think. This is bigger than your little lady brain can handle, little girl."
Okay, I'm going to lean close to his ear, and I'm going to say, I wish I had time to skin you alive, and then I'm going to stab him in the throat.
Coup de grace?
Yeah, so I got to roll 1 empathy die.
Yeah.
No successes. Let's kill this
All right.
motherfucker.
All right. Yeah, his neck is tough, but you bury your blade into his throat,
I
cutting
use
it.
both hands. I'm really pressing in.
Yeah, and as you do, actually, his skin gets softened, and his teeth shrink back into like human-sized teeth, and his claws shrink into normal fingers. He's got rings on his.
Do the rings look special?
Yeah, inspect them. There's just like silver rings. He's wearing 5. He's wearing 5 on each hand, and there's little black markings on them. Inspect them.
I'll just take them.
Okay.
And pocket them, and then say we should probably clear out of here.
All right, so Jason and Vincent, what do you do? Oh, Vincent, you're watching. Jason, what are you doing? You're talking to the person?
Yeah. Jason would want to know what happened, if the people who attacked them said or did anything weird, things like that.
I'll say that we should just take him with us.
One of them is unconscious.
Put your back into it.
Can the other one walk?
Yes.
All right, Jason picks up the unconscious one and tells the one who can walk to follow him and answer his questions while they walk.
Yeah, I will mention that there might be more coming.
Okay. Yeah, the one that you're talking to, Jason, she's 30 years old. She's a woman. She's just doing. She's like, we were just doing a drop. Just doing a drop when this guy comes out of the shadows, and we thought he was like just fucking with us, but then he started just smoke started coming out, and he started to laugh, and he like became a devil, and then we ran, and then these other ones, they just came out of the shadows. They're like fucking vampires.
What do you mean that you were doing a drop?
We're dealing. I deal.
Are you on drugs right now? Did you do soma tonight?
I don't fucking deal soma.
What do you deal?
Ecstasy, speed. I got some heroin. Got some cocaine.
Who do you deal on behalf of?
Just why the fuck do you gotta know that?
That might be important to the case. People who
He's
attacked
not-
you report the Russian Mafia.
Just what? I don't know. Look, my contact is Russian. I'm just out here dealing. I'm just trying to make some money, man.
I asked if there's somewhere safe they can go.
Yeah, do you have somewhere safe you can go to?
I fucking go home. She says, I don't know this one. I know this one's a heroin addict, pointing at the other person who's unconscious. This one is the ones that once they wanted some heroin, they wanted a speedball.
Do they take drugs?
Yeah, they take drugs. You
Are
heard of
they-
drugs?
Are they high right now?
They're fucking dead. I don't know. I didn't give them the drugs. They probably jacked up. Yeah. We didn't complete the sale. We got attacked by fucking monsters.
Alright. Do you feel safe going home?
Fuck no. What the fuck
Alright.
happened? They was trying to drink my blood.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Alright, well, I guess you should follow us then.
She's, let's get the fuck out of here. And
We're,
What do you
we're,
guys-
mov- we're moving.
you're moving. Okay. So you're heading back to the cab?
Yeah, hopefully it's still there.
Okay. Yeah, it is. And yeah, so let's see.
Are we all gonna fit in this thing?
I was going to give it to these two civilians. You should figure something out. Unless you have a different plan.
We're going to give the cab to the two people who were attacked and tell them to go to the hospital. And then we're gonna start walking north.
I'll give the cabbie like $50, and then I'll say, get this one home and get this one, drop this one off at the hospital.
All right. Yeah, so he does that. He starts to drive. And as you guys start walking north, you can hear Patrick, I'm keeping your scouting open. But the streets are mostly quiet, but actually it sounds like several blocks away you hear like the sound of like cars revving, speeding up, accelerating, like the sounds of SUVs, or like maybe two of them speeding down the street, approaching the area where you were. So you
Okay.
guys are now on foot in the middle of Russian Mafia territory, having killed two of them, hunted.